Hey everyone, the Stop here. You're probably wondering why I'm laying on my floor. Well, I was at Walmart today where I got this awesome shirt that I'm wearing right now. Don't get used to me wearing gray shirts like this because usually this isn't my color. I usually hate these colored shirts, but it was an awesome shirt so I had to get it. But while I was there, I was out looking for other stuff and I ran into these right here. A Captain America line of Hot Wheels toys. Now you're probably wondering why I got two of each. Well, the collector in me had to get one to leave in the box, and the kid in me had to get one to open. So this video, I'm going to be showing you each of the cars, I'm going to be opening them up, and then I'm going to give you an even closer look at them once they're open. So let's get started. So there's 8 cars total. This first one is a 1940 Ford Coupe. Now I'm cheating, I'm looking at the back. But it's a 1940s Ford Coupe. I had to get one of each to leave in the package because check out the packaging on these. Like, it is just beautiful. Like, you almost feel guilty taking them out of the box, which is why I ended up getting 2 of each. So I could open one because I want to open these up because they look fantastic in the box. They gotta look better outside of the box. So this backdrop is from, I believe this is from like the first issue of Captain America. You got Cap here with his classic shield, then you got Bucky down over here. Let's open this bad boy up and take a look at him. Ooh, that's kind of neat. They got this little plastic here to keep it in. All right, there it is, my friends. Side, the front, the other side, and the back. This car is awesome. This car is awesome. Honestly, if these came out when I was a child, well, first off, I wasn't a Captain America fan back then, but if they would have had like Batman ones like this back in the day, that would have been awesome. Now the hood doesn't open. What you see is what you get, but this car is fantastic. This car is awesome. Let's put him right there. Next up, we have a 70s Ford Mustang Mach 1, and I'm not entirely sure what issue this is from, what issue the backdrop is from. But we got Cap right here, Bucky down here. I'm pretty sure that this right here is Peggy Carter. I want to say that's Peggy Carter. I'm not totally certain, but I don't know the backdrops of all of these. But the ones that I do know, I'll tell you. Now let's open this guy up. All right, here he is. There's the side. There's the front. There's the other side. And there is the back. Really like this car. Looking at it in the store, I was a little hesitant on it because the wheels are really big. But you know, I don't mind it. I like this car. I think it's really cool. Put him right in front of him. Three of 8. We have a Sir Ominous. I have no idea what kind of car that is, but there it is. I'm not totally certain where this backdrop is from either, but let's take a look at him. Alright, there he is. There's the side. There's the front. There's the other side. And then there's the back. This is a really interesting shaped car. I'm not gonna lie. Tires in the front are tiny and the tires in the back are huge. But I like this car. I like this car. I like the Captain America and the shield on the side here especially. Next up, car 4 of 8. This is an RD08. Now, again, I'm not the best on cars. This definitely looks like a tactical car though. The backdrop is from the first issue of the Rick Remender Captain America run. Rick Remender isn't my favorite author, to say the least, but you know, there's a lot of people who are big fans of him, so I could see this being a popular collector's car. Alright, there it is. There's the side. There's the front. There's the other side. And then my favorite part of this car is the back. The shield on the back. I love that detail. That is an awesome detail. And I love the Captain America on the side again. This is a car that I could totally see Cap driving like in the new movie. Just plowing through everything. I could see like that being his actual shield on the back. Oh, and it's got a sunroof too. Look at that. There's the top. Haven't been showing you the tops because there's not been really anything that interesting about them, but this one has a sunroof. And look at how tiny he is compared to the others too. That's the other thing that kind of blows my mind. Alright, now we're getting into the good stuff. I mean, the other cars beforehand, they were awesome too, but this is the one that caught my eye. I've said it once, I will say it countless more times on this channel. Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier, is my favorite Marvel character. So when I saw this was the one that caught my eye right away. When I saw the big Hot Wheels display, I didn't see any of the Captain Americas. I saw this backdrop right here and I got super excited and I ran to it and I was like, this is mine. This backdrop is from my favorite issue of the Winter Soldier run. This is the one where Nick Fury gives Steve Rogers the file on Bucky Barnes. I mean, he finds out what really happened to Bucky back then and finds out how he became the Winter Soldier. This backdrop is awesome. This car looks fantastic. This is a riveted. That's all it says. It's riveted. I don't know what kind of car that is, but it looks freaking awesome. Let's open this bad boy up. Alright, there he is. This car looks like something that Dom Toretto would drive in Fast and the Furious. Check out this car. Oh my gosh, this car is awesome. I love the star on the side and the Winter Soldier. That's gotta be my favorite part. The gold rims too. I love this giant motor sticking out of the hood in the front. And the spoiler and the windows in the back are pretty awesome. And the windows are yellow tinted too, which, oh, this car is awesome. I might need to pick up another one of these. Yes, I already own 2, but that car is awesome. Now we're getting into another awesome car. Right here, we have a 57 Plymouth Fury. Now this car is not just a Captain America car, but this car is an Avengers car. If you take a look at the backdrop, this is from the first issue of the Avengers that Captain America joins. I believe this is the one where they unfreeze him from the ice and they tell him, hey, you've been asleep for a while. This 57 Plymouth and the 40 Ford Coupe, I think these are the same years that these books came out, which that is an awesome Easter egg. That is an awesome Easter egg. Oh my gosh. I love it. Let's open it up and take a look. Alright, here it is. This white car. The sides are definitely my favorite part of this car. And this car is just awesome to begin with. This looks like a car. If I was rich, I would get this car. I would get this car. I would have the paint job and everything on the sides. I love the symbols of each of the superheroes on the sides. I love it. Here's the front. Here's the other side. Looks about the same. And there's the back. I love about this car too that the windows are tinted blue. That's an awesome detail. Awesome detail. I love this car. This might be one of my favorites out of this line. Car 7 of 8 is from Captain America and Bucky. It is a Spectite. I don't know what kind of car that is, but it's a Spectite. This might be from the first issue of Captain America and Bucky. This was a series that went on for a little while after the death of Captain America. People wanted more Captain America with Steve Rogers, so they started to make new stories about Cap and Bucky from the war. Let's open this up and take a look. Alright, there it is. Now the side is another thing that caught my eye instantly with this car that I just love, and that's the fact that it's got a picture of Bucky and it says Bucky on the side. You know, being a big Bucky Winter Soldier fan, I just had to get it. This one and the Winter Soldier were the only two that I was gonna get at first. Then I saw the Avengers one, picked that one up. Then I saw the 40s Captain America one, and before I knew it, I was like, well, I'm gonna get all of them. That's just how it's gonna go. So there's the side. There's the front. Look at the top too, it's open. I love that. Here's the other side. I was a little disappointed, to be honest, because the backdrop says Captain America and Bucky. I was hoping that Bucky would be on one side and that Cap would be on the other, but it's just Bucky. I mean, I'm not complaining a whole lot because when did I ever think I was gonna get a Bucky car? And there's the back and the top and the spoiler. But yeah, when did I ever in my life think that I was gonna get a Bucky car? And here I have one, so I'm not complaining in the least. I just think it would have been cooler to have Cap on one side and Bucky on the other, but yeah, it's a nitpick. Like I said, never in my life did I think I was going to get a Bucky car, so I'm not going to complain about that at all. Last but certainly not least, we have the Red Skull vehicle. This is a Quambi. Again, I'm not a car guy. It's Captain America, so I had to get it. This kind of looks like a tow truck in a way, but it's interesting, it's cool. This cover though, I have no idea what issue this is, but the Red Skull trapping Cap inside the Cosmic Cube. Now, the movie's called the Tesseract, but proper name for it in the comics, the Cosmic Cube. Don't know how he got Cap trapped in there, but I need to find out what issue this is, and I need to check this out, because this looks awesome. This issue looks fantastic. But anyway, let's get to opening up the car. Alright, there it is. This car feels like half, the bottom half, if you look at the bottom, this is plastic. Which, that's kind of lame, because the top is die cast and the bottom is plastic. It makes it feel a little cheap. Definitely makes it light, but yeah, like I said, it just kind of cheapens it. So there's the side, there's the front, there's the other side, there's the back and the top. These windows are interesting. Like these side windows, they're so tiny. And even the side windows here in the windshield are just They're tiny. They're absolutely tiny. This car, this has got to be my least favorite of the bunch. But you know, and I almost didn't get it at all. But I was like, I had 6 of them in my car at one point. So I was like, I gotta get it. So there it is. There is the Captain America Hot Wheels line. What is your favorite car out of the bunch? If I had to pick an absolute favorite, I think I would go with the Avengers car. This white Avengers car right here. This one, as much as I love Bucky and the Winter Soldier, this one's got to be my favorite. If I was to rank these, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. That's how I would rank them. How would you rank this? What is your favorite car out of the bunch, and how would you rank these 1 through 8? Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next time.